Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to the Boston Sports Institute in Wellesley. You are tuned in to the TVL Swimming and Dive Showcase. Tom Nappy here on the call, John Ritz on camera, and it's my first time ever broadcasting swimming, so I'm going to do my best here, folks. We're going to try to fill you in on the event that is taking place, as well as the teams and athletes that are competing. And just before this, you saw the TVL Dive Showcase, and now it's time for the swimming portion. And during this swimming portion, they have quite a few events, so it should be a long but fun night as we get to take a look at the best of the best in the TVL. And just taking a quick look at the program, it is several pages long, and there are 24 events in total that we will be broadcasting to you throughout the course of the next few hours. And in the first event, it is going to be the girls 200-yard medley relay. And in this event, we will have several teams competing. The medley relay is a team event, so you'll get a number of swimmers from all the teams competing. And the first event, it's going to be Medfield in lane 2, Norwood in lane 3, Westwood in lane 4, as well as lane 5, Medfield in lane 6, Hopkinton in lane 7, and Ashland in lane 8. We are still a few minutes away from the start time, but they are getting all the teams up to the start, and we will be ready to go in just a few minutes. And they are hosting this event at a beautiful location. The Boston Sports Institute is a brand new facility here in Wellesley, and they got all kinds of fun stuff here. They got some hockey rinks where a number of teams play, including some MIAA teams. And they also have a number of different workout facilities. It is a terrific establishment that they built here in Wellesley. And I have a feeling that they will be using this location for quite a few of these big showcase events, especially for swimming, as they have a good stands area and a nice place to walk around. They even have some restaurants in here as well, which I'm sure on a day like today where you have the TVL showcase, it was certainly enjoyed by many to have the opportunity. Go grab lunch and come and check out the TVL showcase. So it should be a lot of fun here today. And while they get everything ready to go, I am going to step aside for a moment, but we'll be back for the first event, which should be taking place in just a few minutes. You are tuned in to the TVL Swimming and Dive Showcase on HCAM. All right, folks, and just like that, we are back and ready for the first event. As we mentioned, this is a relay event, the girls 200-yard medley relay, and we are underway. Again, it's Medfield lane 2, Norwood lane 3, Westwood lane 4, and 5, Medfield lane 6, Hopkinton lane 7, Ashland lane 8. And it looks like right now in the lead is Hopkinton. There's going to be 4 from each team that will jump in and swim the 200 yards. And we have the second swimmer for Hopkinton. The Hillers, the first team with the second swimmer in the water. Hillers have a nice lead, gaining a little bit of ground. It looks like we have Westwood. It's over in lane 5, but the Hillers still off to a significant lead as she's making her way back. And the Hillers getting ready to send their third swimmer in. Here's swimmer number 3. And unfortunately for this event, we don't have the names, but we will work with what we got. The Hillers still in front. Westwood has gained a little ground. And it looks like Hopkinton will be the first team to send the fourth swimmer in, but it has become a lot more closer of a race. It's looking like Westwood may be in front now. We got Westwood in the lead. Medfield looks to be in second. And it's going to be Westwood who takes the win. Medfield in second. And it's a tight finish for third. It's going to be Hopkinton. So in the 200-yard medley relay, we have Westwood in first, Medfield in second, Hopkinton in third. So a nice start here tonight for Hopkinton as they get in the top 3. Very good start for Westwood and Medfield as well. Now it looks like this next event, it is going to be once again a girls 200-yard medley relay. It's going to be Hopkinton in lane 1, Norton in lane 2, Holliston lane 3, Norwood lane 4, Norton lane 5, Medfield lane 6, Westwood lane 7, Dover Sherborne lane 8, Dedham lane 9, and Dover Sherborne lane 10, and we are underway here in the second part of this 200-yard medley relay. And it looks like they're going with the backstroke for this one. Of course, to the other side and back is 50 yards, 4 swimmers each team. And right now we have a very tight race. Dover, Sherborne, Norton, and Norwood all are pretty much tied at the front. And all 10 lanes filled for this one. It looks like Norton has gone ahead. Medfield is in second. Norton and Medfield both send their second swimmers in, quickly followed by Dover, Sherborne, and Westwood. Norwood's second swimmer also in the water. And now all 10 teams are in. And it's Norton and Medfield right at the front. And there goes the third swimmer for Norton and Medfield. They're the first two to get back. They have a nice lead. Westwood and Dover Sherborne now in. as well as Norwood. And Hopkinton is in over in lane 1. And let's see who's going to take it. It's going to be Norton and Medfield, 1 and 2. Westwood is going to finish 4th. Looks like Norwood got 3rd. And a great race it was, very close. According to the scoreboard, they got Ashland, Westwood, and Dover Sherborne up there. And now this is the boys 200-yard medley relay. You got Ashland in lane 4, Westwood lane 5, Dover Sherborne lane 6, Holliston lane 7 for leg 1 of the boys 200. To be right now in the lead is Westwood. Dover Sherborne in 2nd. Westwood sends their 2nd swimmer in. There goes Dover Sherborne. And a significant lead for Westwood and Dover Sherborne. They're right at the front. And it looks like these two may come to an exciting finish here. Looks like Westwood's going to take it. Well, they're in the lead. They just sent their next swimmer in, rather. This is swimmer 3. And Ashland, they're a bit behind. They have some catching up to do. Things looking very good for Westwood as they're about to send their last swimmer in. They have now gained some ground on Dover Sherborne. Westwood looking for a strong finish here. Well, it's been a great start for Westwood. They took leg 1 of the girls 200-yard medley relay, and now they're going to take the first part of the boys 200. And second, you're going to get Dover Sherborne. So I didn't see Holliston in the water for this. They were listed on the program, but it was only 3. Ashland finishing in 3rd. And it's a great start for the Westwood Wolverines. Coming up next, we're going to have all 10 lanes full. Hopkinton in lane 1, Norwood lane 2, Dover Sherborne lane 3, Hopkinton lane 4, Holliston lane 5, Westwood lane 6, Dedham lane 7, Ashland lane 8, Westwood lane 9, Holliston lane 10, and we are underway. The boys 200-yard medley relay. And everyone's essentially neck and neck right now. We got about 6 swimmers who are all very close. This is going to be an exciting finish. Several schools getting ready for their second swimmer. And now we have someone at the front. We got Westwood at the front. Here in leg 2 of this 200-yard relay. Westwood is going to be the first to send their third swimmer in. And up in tight with Westwood, Holliston, and Dedham. Westwood already on their way back to send their fourth swimmer in. They were the first team to take the turn. Fourth swimmer for Westwood is in. Also in was Holliston. And Hopkinton just sent a swimmer in. Looks like Westwood's going to finish first, very strong. And in second, you're going to have Holliston. So Westwood finishes first, Holliston second, and it looks like third was Ashland. Very tight relay. So for Westwood, that is, it says K Fu on the scoreboard. And for Holliston, E. Powell. So that's some of the names of the swimmers who took part in that relay. Right now, we have the girls' 200-yard freestyle. In lane 4, Holliston's Elainer Powell. Lane 5, Kaylee Fu for Westwood. Lane 6 is Dedham, Anne-Marie Messina. And lane 7, Mahika Sukowski. And I'll do my, and it looks like Holliston not competing in this event. They were listed on the program. I'm going to do my best with these names, folks. Some of them not the easiest names to pronounce. It looks like Westwood, they are well ahead here in the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Only 3 teams competing in the first leg. And this is a solo event, which is why we were able to get you the individual names. And Westwood well ahead as Kaylee Fu about to make the final turn. And to the finish she goes. It looks like she's going to have this with ease. Fu well ahead in the freestyle, and now here she goes on the second lap. In second, we have Dedham and Marie Messina. Elainer Powell in third. Fu making the final turn. Finish off the 200-yard freestyle. And she's got it with ease. Kaylee Fu taking the win. And in second, it's going to be Dedham's Anne-Marie Messina. And third, Holliston's Elainer Powell. Now we're going to have all 10 lanes full on this next event. Girls 200-yard freestyle, continuing on. All right, we got Westwood lane 1, Medfield lane 2. Norwood has 3 and 4. Hopkinton's Anna Bardelli in lane 5. Ashland's Marcella Cote lane 6. Hopkinton's Maya Megason in lane 7. Hopkinton's Wave Hanscom in lane 8. Hopkinton's Porvi Tico lane 9. Hollison's Julia Elise Sangol lane 10. In lane 1, you got Moave Burke for Westwood. Medfield's Emily Underwood lane 2. And for Norwood in lane 3 and 4, Madeline Sopel and Alexander Inzada. And we have a tight race right now. It looks like in the lead is lane 5, Anna Bardelli for Hopkinton. And her teammate Maya Megason pretty close over in lane 7 as well. We could get 2 Hillers finishing in the top 3, but they have another lap to go. Anna Bardelli still in the lead. Lane 7, Maya Megason is pretty tight as well to the top. Bardelli is going to make the next turn. She's the first one to do so. Right on her heels is Marcella Cote out of Ashland. Those are your top 2. And now in lane 7, you got Maya Megason right in there as well. And gaining some ground, Moave Hanscom from Hopkinton in lane 8. There we go. Bardelli looking for a strong finish. And it looks like we're going to get a couple Hillers at place here as Bardelli, number 1. Number 2 is also going to be from Hopkinton. That's going to be Maya Megason, and Marcella Cote out of Ashland will finish 3rd. So great finish for Hopkinton there as they have 2 place. Maya Megason and Marcella Cote in 3rd from Ashland. All right, now we have part 3 of the girls' 200-yard freestyle. All 10 lanes will be full once again. In lane 1, from Dedham, Molly Downey. Lane 2, from Medfield, Mary Catherine Benson. Lane 3, from Holliston, Alex Montana. Lane 4, from Ashland, Hannah Alves. Lane 5, from Norton is Allie Jakes. Lane 6, from Medfield, Jordan Iavino. Lane 7, from Ashland, Kiara Joshi. Lane 8 from Norton, Maya O'Connell. Lane 9 from Dover Sherborne, Allison Sham. And lane 10 from Norwood, Catherine Green. And here we go in the lead. Right now is Norton. Allie Jakes making the next turn for her 2nd lap, first one to do so. Jakes well ahead at the moment. And she is getting through this at a very nice rate. Comfortably in first is Jakes. And she'll make the next turn well before anybody else. In second out of Medfield, Jordan Iavino. And she is in lane 6, right next to the leader, Jakes, in lane 5. There goes Jakes, making her way to the finish. And she makes the next turn. Jake's still well ahead. And she is just blowing by everybody in this competition. Medfield in second, Sayavino. And Jakes, Allie Jakes finishes first out of Norton. In second, Medfield, Jordan Iavino. I believe it was lane 3, Alex Montana out of Holliston in third. A good race there. And great effort there by Jakes. All right, we have the boys now. This is the boys 200-yard freestyle. All 10 lanes are full. Lane 1, Jonah Brown out of Dover Sherborne. Lane 2 out of Norwood, Patrick Ibrahim. Lane 3 out of Holliston, Adam Wright. Lane 4 out of Westwood, Christian Watson. Lane 5 out of Ashland, Alexis Katovis. Lane 6, Westwood's Luke Lee. Lane 7, Jaden Huang out of Westwood. Lane 8, Dedham's James Lynch. Lane 9, Owen Cajon. And lane 10, Dover Sherborne's Thomas Hodge. And right now, we have a very close race. It looks like in first is Sam Byer out of Ashland. Well, that's Westwood over in lane 4. Excuse me, that's Christian Watson in first currently. Watson still in first. Right on his heels, you got Alexis Katovis out of Ashland. And again, folks, I'm doing my best with these names, so bear with me. Westwood and Ashland just making the next turn. Also right in the mix out of Norwood, Patrick Ibrahim. And this race getting closer and closer. I think we're going to have a very tight finish here between Christian Watson and Alexis Katovis. Westwood and Ashland, neck and neck. And it's going to be Westwood taking first, Ashland in second. And we'll have Norwood in third. So, in first out of Westwood, Christian Watson. Second, freshman out of Ashland, Alexis Katovis. And Patrick Ibrahim out of Norwood finishing third. Great race there. Some good finishes. The top finishing time was 2:12.24. 2 minutes, 12 seconds, 24 milliseconds. And again, folks, if I'm not using the correct terminology for some things, it is my first swim meet, so doing my best here, but I must say it is certainly enjoyable. A lot of good races, all 10 lanes full once again for this one. Boys 200-yard freestyle, leg heat 2. Lane 1 out of Holliston, Owen Darling. Lane 2 out of Hopkinton, Lucas Kaufman. Lane 3 out of Dover Sherborne, Chase Patton. Lane 4 out of Ashland, Sam Byer. Lane 5 out of Holliston, Lucas Haynes. Lane 6 out of Holliston, James Hine. Lane 7 out of Hopkinton, Owen Picard. Lane 8 out of Westwood, Colin Belcher. Lane 9 out of Hopkinton, Kevin Zhu. Lane 10 out of Dedham, Paul Megan. first right now is lane 5's Lucas Haynes out of Holliston. On his heels, however, his teammate, James Hine, out of Holliston. Hopkinton right in the mix as well. Owen Picard right now in the top 3. Over in lane 4, you got Sam Byer, Lucas Kaufman keeping pace. They're right in the mix. Trying to take a bit more of a lead now, Lucas Haynes. It looks like Holliston going to come up with some points in this event as Haynes makes the next turn. Haynes and Hine at the front, both out of Holliston. Hopkinton is also right in there. Owen Picard right now is in 4th because he has just been overtaken by Sam Byer. And we're going to have a first place finish by Lucas Haynes, a second place finish by James Hine, and a third place finish by Chase Patton out of Dover Sherborne. So Holliston grabbing the first 2. So great race for Holliston. Coming up next, it's going to be the girls' 200-yard meter. We have 3 racers, or actually 2. It looks like out of Norton, Alex Bland in lane 4. Out of Holliston, Madeline Pierce. This is a girls' 200-yard event. There's 2 racers for this one. It looks like the freshman out of Holliston, Madeline Pierce, in first. And she got the touch to the end at 36:43. She's about 4 seconds ahead of Alex Bland out of Norton. Now they go backstroke, making the final turn. Good race for Madeline Pierce. And she will take the turn for the next lap. Alex Bland now touching. This is a girls 200-yard mixed event. Just 2 athletes here in the first leg of the competition. Well, between last race and this one, Holliston picking up some nice points. Madeline Pierce making the turn. And right now she's pacing about 10 seconds ahead of Alex Bland. Congratulations to Madison Pierce. She gets the win. Alex Bland now coming in. Her time was 2:53.70. And she ended up finishing a little less than 10, and I mean a very little less than 10 seconds ahead of Alex Plan. All right, we are getting ready for leg 2 of this girls 200-meter event. Lane 1 is empty. Lane 2 out of Dedham, you have Mary Luplanes. And lane 3 out of Westwood, Nikki Kabari. Lane 4 out of Westwood, Jillian Arend. Lane 5 out of Hopkinton, Natalie Buffard. Lane 6 out of Ashland, Chelsea Washburn. Lane 7 out of Dedham, Layla Radasta. Lane 8 out of Norwood, Kaylee Brown. And lane 9 out of Hopkinton, freshman Padmashri Malati. And we have a very tight race going on right now. Looks like Hopkinton is in first. That is Natalie Buffard over in lane 5, but it's very tight. And it's extremely tight for second place. Buffard trying to get some distance, but actually a number of lanes gaining on her. In the mix, you have Chelsea Washburn out of Ashland, Layla Radasa out of Dedham, and Kaylee Brown out of Norwood, all in the mix. But lane 9 is empty, so no Padmashri Malati in this event. And Buffard gaining a little ground. Now pretty well into first. She makes the next turn, first one to do so. Second one to do so is Norwood. That is Kaylee Brown. Buffard trying to get some distance. Here she goes. Pacing well ahead of everybody. And she will get first. Natalie Buffard in first. Very tight for second and third, but it looks like in second it's going to be Jillian Arend out of Westwood and Chelsea Washburn from Ashland in third. Time for Westwood was 34:57, so it actually looks like Westwood may have had first. Okay, it is Hopkinton in first in that last event, and now we have the third leg of this 200-yard event. We'll get you who is competing in just a moment. All right, lane 1, Clara Lombard out of Dover-Sherborne. Lane 2, out of Ashland, Molly Connors. Lane 3, out of Dover-Sherborne, Ma Vivian. Lane 4, out of Ashland, Mandy Reed. Lane 5, out of Medfield, Nora Herbstuder. Lane 6 out of Norton, Sarah Pescad. Lane 7 out of Norton, Matea McIntyre. Lane 8 out of Westwood, Emma Cote. Lane 9 out of Norwood, Bridget Sopel. And lane 10 out of Holliston, Ella Tammonson. Right now in first, Medfield. And that is Nora Stuber making the next turn. She's well in first. Stuber gaining some good ground. In second, it's pretty tight. Piscott out of Norton, Sarah Piscott and Mandy Reed out of Ashland, neck and neck. Stuber well in first, and she's going to take first. Medfield getting first place. Now very tight for second. It's going to be Norton and Ashland in third. Very good race. Sarah Piscott in second. Molly Connors in third. The winning time was 31:88. Next event, we have the boys 200 mixed event. In lane 4 out of Holliston, Stephen Lima. Lane 5 out of Westwood, Vincent Willits. Lane 6 out of Dover Sherborne, Jackson Frey. This is event 6 we are on. 24 events in total. Westwood in first for the moment. Vincent Willits right on his heels, however. You got Jackson Frey. And Stephen Lima, the third competitor, very much in the mix, but losing some ground. Making the next turn first was Vincent Willits. And it is tight between Willits and Frey from Dover Sherborne. They are both neck and neck. Willits at the front. Jackson Frey trying to gain some ground, but Willits pacing well. And it'll be Willits making the turn first. The final lap. Stephen Lima has fallen pretty well back in this event. Vincent Willits, only a freshman. Jackson Frey to Dover Sherborne, a junior. And Willits takes the win. Vincent Willits out of Westwood getting the win. And finishing in second, Jackson Frey out of Dover Sherborne. Willits paced about a little over 8 seconds more. They're 8 seconds better than Frey. And now Stephen Lima finishing up at 3:02.47. So nice race there, nice victory for Willits. As now we have the finals of this 200-yard event. 9 of the 10 lanes will be full. Lane 1 through 9 will have swimmers. In lane 1 out of Norwood, Anthony Cavanaugh. Lane 2 out of Westwood, Gabe Greenwald. Lane 3 out of Hopkinton, Andy Lee. Lane 4 out of Dedham, Joseph Jerome. Lane 5 out of Westwood, Declan McDonald. Lane 6 out of Holliston, Taryn Craze. Lane 7 out of Holliston, Alexander Beers. Lane 8 out of Westwood, Aaron Wacob. Lane 9 out of Holliston, Jack Barabo. And in the lead right now, it is lane 5's Declan McDonald. Gaining a little bit of ground on McDonald. Taryn Craze out of Holliston. McDonald and Craze at the front. Trying to get in there is Alexander Beers out of Holliston and Aaron Wacob out of Westwood. And McDonald picking up a little ground as he is very close, and he makes the next turn. And McDonald showing a nice front stroke there. Gaining a little ground, Andy Lee out of Hopkinton. It's going to be pretty tight for third place. Declan McDonald gonna take first. It looks like it's gonna be Taryn Craze finishing second out of Holliston. And in third, it's tight, and it looks like it will be Joseph Jerome out of Dedham. So according to the scoreboard, it is actually Holliston getting second and third. So you had Declan McDonald finish first, Taryn Craze finished second, Alexander Beers finished third. The next event is going to be the girls' 50-yard freestyle. In this first event, 9 competitors in the 50 yards. Ashland lane 1, lane 2 Westwood, lane 3 Holliston, lane 4 Ashland, lane 5 Medfield, lane 6 Medfield, lane 7 Holliston, lane 8 Ashland, lane 9 Norwood. And this is a 50-yard event. And it is pretty tight for first. Holliston and Medfield currently in the lead. It's Farida Migueli out of Holliston and Emma Cataldo out of Medfield. Gaining some ground out of is Medfield's Emma Catalano. And we're going to have a first place finish by Nora Korean out of Medfield. So Nora Crean out of Medfield ended up finishing first. Holliston and Westwood second. It was Verena Migueli out of Holliston and Maddie Santos Susso out of Westwood. Let's see, we have some type of recognition here. Yeah, I'll have to, it's tough to hear the PA here. We'll have to try to find out what this is about. All right, here we go. Heat 2 of this 50-yard freestyle event. All 10 lanes full. Norton lane 1, Ashland lane 2, Westwood lane 3, Norton lane 4, Holliston lane 5, Hopkinton lane 6, Dedham lane 7, Hopkinton lane 8, Medfield lane 9, Holliston lane 10. And this is going to be a very close finish. Let's see who's going to take it. Lane 4 and 5, very close, and it's going to be Norton by a hair. Emma Byron takes first. Finishing second is Jaslyn O'Neill out of Holliston. All right, we are ready for the third heat. All 10 lanes full. Ashland lane 1, Hopkinton lane 2, Norton lane 3, Medfield lane 4, Westwood lane 5, Norton lane 6, Hopkinton lane 7, Norwood lane 8, Medfield lane 9, Holliston lane 10. This is 50 meters. That is one lap to the wall and back. Hopkinton currently in first. That is Anjali Bacharia in first. And I know I butchered that name. It's going to be Hopkinton finishing first. Close, very close second. Only 0.4 of a second behind was Medfield. And in third, it looks like it was lane 3. So Hopkinton taking heat 3. Congratulations to Anjali Bacharaya. This is heat 4 now of the 50 meter. Girls 50 meter. Dedham lane 1, Dover Sherborne lane 2, Hopkinton lane 3, Holliston lane 4, Ashland lane 5, Dover Sherborne lane 6 and 7, Westwood lane 8, Medfield lane 9, Westwood lane 10. And it's a very close race. Hopkinton currently in first. Over in lane 3, Anna Burke looking good. It's going to be close. Burke takes it. So it is Anna Burke in first out of Hopkinton, finishing second, Kate Dolly out of Dover Sherborne. And now heat 5. All 10 lanes full. Westwood lane 1, Norwood lane 2, Ashland lane 3, Dover Sherborne lane 4, Medfield lane 5, Hopkinton lane 6, Norton lane 7, Dedham lane 8, Medfield lane 9, at Westwood lane 10 as they take the final turn. of this 50-meter event. Who's going to take it? Medfield is out front. Hopkinton is very close in second. Medfield going to take first. Second over Sherborne, third Hopkinton. So congratulations to Jill DePiro out of Medfield. She takes first. And that was a very close race there. And in second, you had Dover Sherborne. And that was Caroline Ho. And it was Olivia Scalora out of Hopkinton in third. All right, this is the boys' 50-meter freestyle heat 1, lane 3, Dover Sherborne, lane 4, Holliston, lane 5, Holliston, lane 6 and 7, both Dover Sherborne. And let's see, who's in first? Looks like Dover Sherborne in first over in lane 6, that's Santiago Underhill. And he's going to take it. Underhill takes first. Holliston in lane 4 takes second. Simon Brown. And in third, it was A.J. Woldman out of Dover Sherborne. Heat 2 now. All 10 lanes full. Hopkinton lane 1, Norwood lane 2, Dedham lane 3, Ashland is lane 4, 5, 6, and 7. Dover Sherborne lane 8 and 9, Dedham lane 10 in heat 2 of the 50-meter. And out in front, lane 5, that is Vitaly Epifanov of Ashland. He's got it. Lane 5 first, lane 6 second, lane 7 third, or actually Norwood might have snuck into third. It looks like Norwood got third. In any case, it is Vitaly Epifanov for Ashland taking first. And in second was Daniel Lee out of Ashland. All right, heat 3. Lane 1, Dedham, lane 2, Holliston, lane 3, Westwood, lane 4, Norwood, lane 5, Westwood, lane 6, Holliston, lane 7, Ashland, lane 8, Dover Sherborne, lane 9, Ashland, lane 10, Holliston. In first right now, it is lane 4, that is Joseph Brady out of Norwood. The other racers are coming in strong, though. There's going to be quite a finish. Who's going to get it? Oh, lane 4 and 8, very close. Let's see who the official winner was. Looks like it's going to be lane 6, Holliston. That is Neo Paradis. All right, what do we got now? Heat 4, 50-yard freestyle, all 10 lanes full. Lane 1, Westwood, Ashland lane 2, Dover Sherborne lane 3, Westwood lane 4, Hopkinton lane 5, Norwood 6 and 7, Holliston lane 8, Westwood 9 and 10. And we have a very tight race as expected. Lane 3, I believe, is in first place. Let's see, 3 and 6, it's going to be very close. Going to be lane 6 taking first by a hair. That is Joseph Green out of Norwood. In second, Salas Morris. And he is out of Dover Sherborne. All right, heat 5 of the 50-meter. This is the finals. Lane 1 and 2, Dedham. Lane 3, Dover Sherborne. Lane 4, Holliston. Lane 5 and 6, Westwood. Lane 7, Ashland. Lane 8, Dedham. Lane 9, Holliston. Lane 10, Hopkinton. And this is going to be really tight. I think lane 4 is in first. It's going to be lane 4, 6. So, finishing first with a time of 22:77. That is John Bird out of Holliston. And finishing second, that was lane 6, Jason Gu out of Westwood. That was a really tight one there in the finals. The next event is going to be the girls 1 meter diving event. And right now looks like we're going to get a little break. But it has been a fun one here at the TVL Swimming and Dive Showcase. And some very nice races we got to witness here today. Some very strong finishes, some very tight finishes. And we'll step aside for a few minutes here on HCAM. You are tuned in to the TVL Swimming and Diving Showcase. And welcome back into the Boston Sports Institute here in Wellesley. We are getting ready for the next event. And this is going to be the girls 100-yard butterfly. And lane 2, you're going to have Molly Keats out of Norwood. Lane 3, Tessa Correll out of Dover Sherborne. Lane 4, Madeline Pierce out of Holliston. Lane 5 is Kate Dolly out of Dover Sherborne. Lane 6, Kaylee Brown out of Norwood. Lane 7 in Cotella out of Westwood. Lane 8, Vivian Bean out of Westwood. Lane 9, Emma Byron out of Norton.
It's 100 meters, not yards.
And it's going to be the 100-yard butterfly.
Meter. Really? They say, okay, I'll believe it.
This is the 11th event overall. Diving events took place earlier today, and we are underway in the 100-yard butterfly. So that is 2 laps to the other side and back. And right now we got Norwood in first. In lane 6, it's Kaylee Brown. And she will make the turn for the second half. Dover Sherborne in second, Kate Dolly at the moment. Dolly trying to gain some ground on Brown. Third, it is very close, but it looks like it is Madeline Pierce out of Holliston and Tessa Correll neck and neck out of Dover Sherborne. In the girls 100-yard butterfly, it is going to be Norwood. Kaylee Brown taking first with ease. A time of 40:77. Lanes. And in second, Dover Sherborne. time of 45:32. That was Kate Dolly. So Kaylee Brown gets a time of 40:77. That actually breaks the TVL record set last year by Ava Yablonsky of 54:55. Very impressive. And now for the second heat. This is the finals. Lane 1 is Layla Radasta out of Dedham. Lane 2 out of Westwood, Eve Lucas. Lane 3 out of Norwood, Alcantara Santana. Lane 4 out of Norton, Eve Henry. Lane 5 out of Ashland, Abby Pesci. Lane 6 out of Norton, Brooke Caroline. Lane 7 out of Holliston, Deanna Caruso. Lane 8 out of Ashland, Hannah Alves. Lane 9 out of Hopkinton, Maya Weil Megason. And lane 10 out of Medfield, Caroline Brand. And right now in first, lane 5. And it looks like in first right now it is Ashland. That is Abby, I believe it is pronounced Pexi. Again, apologies for the names. I'm doing my best. And it looks like Pexi's going to finish first, no problem. And a great race by Pexi. She finishes first with a time of 33:57. Norton finishing second. Norwood finishing third. That is Brooke Caroline out of Norton finishing second, and Santana Alcantara out of Norwood finishing third. All right, we are ready for the boys. 100-yard butterfly. In lane 2, you got Derek McGarry out of Dedham. Lane 3, Hayden Montree out of Holliston. Lane 4, Mahalis Katovis out of Ashland. Lane 5, Declan Hanscom out of Hopkinton. Lane 6, Theodore Caparata out of Norwood. Holliston, Charlie LaMonica. Lane 7, Westwood. Lane 8. And now for the winner, it is going to be, well, one more turn first. Gabe Cachero for Westwood in first, as they are in the second half of this 100-yard event. And we have ourselves a very close race. Right in the mix is lane 4, 5, 6. And this is going to be quite a finish. This is going to be a camera flash finish here. And I think it's going to be Hopkinton. It's going to be Hanscom. Or no, it's going to be Norwood in first. Norwood, Hopkinton in first and second. And in third, it is Ashland. So it is Theodore Caparata out of Norwood in first, Declan Hanscom in second. And now for Heat 2 of the boys' 100-yard butterfly. Lane 1 out of Dedham, Christopher McGarry. Lane 2 out of Ashland, Nathan Gelfand. Lane 3 out of Holliston, Alexander Beers. Lane 4 out of Dover, Sherborne, Tim Kettrick Simonson. Lane 5 out of Hopkinton, Davis Pishoff. Lane 6 out of Holliston, Devin Bird. Lane 7 out of Westwood, Brandon Watson. Lane 8 out of Ashland, Josh Zayak. Lane 9 out of Westwood, Ethan Lee. Lane 10 out of Westwood, Owen Belcher. And this is a very tight race. Looks like right now Hopkinton in first. Davis Pishoff over in lane 5. Right on his heels, however, Tim Kettrick Simonson and Devin Bird. Dover Sherborne and Holliston. Pishoff still in first. And this is going to be quite a finish. It's going to be close. It looks like lane 5 got it. 5 in first, 6 in second, and in third, lane 4. So Davis Pishoff out of Hopkinton first. Devin Bird out of Holliston in second. And we are moving on to the next event, girls 100-yard freestyle. There's Tim Kettrick Simonson in third in that last event. So in this, only 3 swimmers, or actually 2, looks like just 1 out of Medfield. Nora Crean in lane 4, Sophia Tuma in lane 6. Emma Catalano was supposed to be in there, but she is not competing. Sophia Tuma currently in first. And she'll make the next turn for the second half. This is heat 1 of 4 of the girls 100-yard freestyle. And folks, we understand on the stream there is a little bit of audio difficulty. We apologize for the inconvenience. We're hoping that on the recording, which we will get posted for you, that there will be no audio difficulty, and it'll be nice and crystal clear. It's going to be Norwood finishing first. That is Sophia Tuma. Sophia Tuma finishing with a time of 1:28.8. And now we move on to heat 2. They really just fly through these events. This is heat 2 of the finals of event 13. All right, in lane 2 out of Holliston, Jaslyn O'Neill. Lane 3 out of Holliston, Emma Shiles. Lane 4 out of Holliston, Elaine Powell. Lane 5 out of Ashland, Marcella Cote. Lane 6 out of Hopkinton, Porvi Tico. Lane 7 out of Norton, Ava Killian. Lane 8 out of Ashland, Purvi Consal. Lane 9 out of Dedham, Sadie Kroskop. And here we go, making the turn for the second lap. Ashland currently in first. That's Marcella Cote. Hopkinton a close second. There's Porvi Tico trying to get in there. It's going to come down to Ashland and Hopkinton, Cote and Tico. Cote comfortably ahead. Tico gaining a little ground, but it's not going to be enough. Cote takes first. Tico takes second. Yeah, I missed it. Looks like we had Powell at a Holliston. All right, I totally missed Powell. She swam so fast. She had a time of 21:76 to finish in first. And in second, you had Cote, and third, Tico. It's Marcella Cote out of Ashland and Porvi Tico out of Hopkinton. Here's heat 3, all 10 lanes full. Out of Medfield, lane 1, Catherine Goodson, lane 2, Hopkinton, Padmashri Malati, lane 3, Dedham, Mary Lupanez, lane 4, Holliston, Lauren Montero, lane 5, Westwood, Cheyenne Huang, lane 6, Westwood, Jillian Aren, lane 7 is Dedham. That is Fiona McCafferty, lane 8, Ashland, Sadie Gilhooly, lane 9, Westwood, Sienna Horn, lane 10 is Tierney Fulmar out of Westwood. Heat 3 of this 100-yard freestyle. And there's going to be a good finish. It looks like lane 5 and 6, neck and neck. That's Cheyenne Huang and Jillian Arend. And it will be lane 6. Lane 5 in second. So that was Jillian Arend finishing with a time of 32:41 in first. And Huang, Cheyenne Huang out of Westwood finishing second. And we are ready for the next heat of the girls' 100 yards. Lane 1 out of Hopkinton, Anna Bardelli. Lane 2 out of Norton, Maya O'Connell. Lane 3 out of Dover Sherborne, Nora Olson. Lane 4 out of Norwood, Madeline O'Keefe. Lane 5 out of Norton, Allie Jakes. Lane 6 out of Medfield, Jill DePuro. Lane 7 out of Norton, Kaylin Herron. Lane 8 out of Ashland, Rebecca Kriegsman. Lane 9 out of Hopkinton, Olivia Scalora. Lane 10 out of Dover Sherborne, Allison Sham. Norton and Medfield currently in the 1 and 2 spots. Right now in first, that is Allie Jakes out of Norton. Jill DePuro, very close second.
Let's go, Nora! Let's go!
It's going to be probably another flash finish here. And it looks like Norton's going to have it in lane 5. So it will be Allie Jakes taking first. Jill DePuro taking second. Jakes finished with a time of 28.86. Jill DePuro finishing with a time of 29.48. And that was the final heat of the girls' 100-yard freestyle. Now we move to the boys' 100-yard freestyle. 8 racers in this. Lane 2 out of Norwood, Louise Miguel Resende. Lane 3 out of Dedham, James Costello. Lane 4 out of Dover Sherborne, Jonah Brown. Lane 5 out of Dedham, Vinnie Musto. Lane 6 out of Ashland, Daniel Lee. Lane 7 out of Ashland, Vitaly Epifanov. Lane 8 out of Dedham, Bao Bao. And lane 9 out of Dover Sherborne, A.J. Waldman. Or is that Bayovo? Bayovo. Again, apologies for the names, folks. And we are going to get the first turn from Vinnie Musto out of Dedham in lane 5. This is event 14 of the night. And it looks like we're going to get a first place finish in lane 5. It's going to be Vinnie Musto. No one's catching him. 35.14 is his time. Second is going to be lane 7, lane 6 in third. So that is Vitaly Epifanov in second with a time of 36:17, and the time for third 37:36, lane 6. That was Daniel Lee. All right, we're ready for heat 2 of the boys 100-yard freestyle. All 10 lanes full. Joseph Brady out of Norwood, lane 1. Lane 2 out of Hopkinton, Connor Willardson. Lane 3 out of Dover Sherborne, Salas Morris. Lane 4 out of Norwood, David DeMattea. Lane 5 out of Westwood, Jack Stuthler out of Westwood. Lane 6 out of Holliston, Owen Darling. Lane 7 out of Ashland, Joss Zayak. Lane 8 out of Holliston, Connor Saful. Lane 9 out of Westwood, Christian Watson. Lane 10 out of Hopkinton, Jack Kelly. Second lap. In the lead right now. That is lane 4. David DeMattea out of Norwood. And he's the first one to make the turn for the final stretch. Right on his heels, however, is Jack Stuther out of Westwood. And creeping in is lane 7, 4 in first, 7 in second, 5 in third. So David DeMattea finishes first. Time was 29.10. And then in lane 7, time was 29.33. That was Josh Zayak. And then Jack Stuthler out of Westwood finishing third. All right, heat 3, all 10 lanes full. Lane 1 out of Norwood is Joseph Green. Lane 2 out of Ashland, Matt Shuey. Lane 3 out of Hopkinton, Owen Picard. Lane 4 out of Dover Sherborne, Vanya Hoffman. Lane 5 out of Holliston, John Bird. Lane 6 out of Westwood, Alex Congus. Lane 7 out of Holliston, James Hine. Lane 8 out of Hopkinton, Lucas Kaufman. Lane 9 out of Westwood, Colin Belcher. Lane 10 out of Dedham, Paul Megan. Leading the pack right now, lane 5, John Bird. As he makes the turn, right on his heels, 4 and 6, Vanya Hoffman and Alex Congus. John Bird swimming strong, first to make the turn for the final stretch. Alex Congus right on his back, however. It's going to be a good finish. Lane 5 in first, lane 6 in second. I believe it was 4 in third. So John Bird gets the first place finish. There's Alec Congus out of Westwood in second place. Next event, girls 500-yard freestyle. So that's going to be 10 laps. All right. I don't have to rush through the lanes as much in this one, so I could try to read the names maybe a little more correctly. In lane 1 out of Medfield, here in the girls 500-yard freestyle, Emily Underwood. Lane 2 out of Dedham, Anne-Marie Messina. Lane 3 out of Holliston, Julia Elise Sangel. Lane 4 out of Hopkinton, Maggie McCarthy. Lane 5 out of Norwood, Catherine Green. Lane 6 out of Dedham, Molly Downey. Lane 7 out of Westwood, Julia Owens. Lane 8 out of Norwood, Madeline Sopel. Lane 9 out of Westwood, Moave Burke. Lane 10 out of Westwood, Kaylee Fu.
Nobody in lane 1.
So there is no Emily Underwood in the race, it appears. She was supposed to be in lane 1. And we are underway. And you see the number holders holding up the number of the lap. Early on, Norwood in first. It's Catherine Green. Tight second is Hopkinton, Maggie McCarthy, and Molly Downey also right in there out of Dedham. This is the 500-yard freestyle. So it is 10 laps to the other side and back. And this is they'll be going on to the third lap. Norwood and Hopkinton, neck and neck for the lead. Hopkinton has taken the lead. Maggie McCarthy, a senior. Catherine Green right in there, sophomore out of Norwood. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. John Ritz on camera. TVL swimming and dive showcase. It's been a terrific event, as always. And by the end of the night, we'll know who the TVL champion is. Hopkinton still in first. Maggie McCarthy continuing to swim strong, gaining a little ground on Catherine Green. In third, it looks like we have Molly Downey out of Dedham. McCarthy the first to take the turn, but gaining a little ground. Catherine Green out of Norwood, she's hanging in there. Dedham also in there, Molly Downey. I think this is going to be between McCarthy and Green, especially if they keep up this pace. Ooh, Green trying to overtake McCarthy. Green in lane 5, McCarthy in lane 4. McCarthy back in the lead. Still in third, Molly Downey out of Dedham. This is going to be a photo finish for sure. Between McCarthy and Green. They keep going back and forth. Between Hopkinton and Norwood. McCarthy and Green continuing to go back and forth. McCarthy in lane 4 out of Hopkinton, a senior. Catherine Green, lane 5, sophomore out of Norwood, first and second. And you'll notice the number holders holding the odd numbers. That's the amount of times they've swam to each end. In this case, it will be 20. So once they see the number 19, they'll know that's the final lap. Hopkinton, Norwood, and Dedham all on their 16th go around at a 20. And Hopkinton, Norwood, they just keep going back and forth. Maggie McCarthy, Catherine Green. This is going to be a great finish. Looks like also maybe picking up a little ground is Molly Downey, who continues to hang in there out of Dedham. Julia Owens trying to pick up some steam as well on her 17th go around. And now Hopkinton and Norwood well above everybody as they took a nice turn. Catherine Green is in the lead. And there you get the bell. It's going to be the final lap. Who will take it? Will it be Catherine Green out of Norwood or Maggie McCarthy out of Hopkinton? Green is gaining some momentum, and here she goes. Catherine Green, Maggie McCarthy for the finish. It looks like it's going to be Green. And Green will win it out of Norwood with a time of 35:07. And Hopkinton going to finish second. And in third, that'll be Dedham in lane 6. So Maggie McCarthy in second, Molly Downey in third. Leading time, 35:07. McCarthy's time was 40.72. And Dedham's time was 37.86. So that was the best lap, I believe. But Norwood gets the win. Catherine Green in first. Maggie McCarthy finishes second. Molly Downey finishes third. Now for Heat 2 of the girls 500. There's only 2 heats of the girls 500. Lane 1 out of Norton, Lauren Kenny. Lane 2 out of Medfield, Mary Catherine Benson. Lane 3 out of Medfield, Jordan Iavino. Lane 4 out of Ashland, Mandy Reed. Lane 5 out of Norton, Sarah Pescad. Lane 6 out of Ashland is Abby Pexey. Lane 7 out of Norton, Brooke Carline. Lane 8 out of Dover Sherborne, Caroline Ho. Lane 9 out of Holliston, Alex Montana. And lane 10 out of Ashland, Kiara Joshi. Right now in the lead, we have Norton. Sarah Pescad. Over in lane 5, in tight with her is Abby Pexey out of Ashland, currently in second. But things are likely going to change throughout the course of this race. Mandy Reed hanging around over in lane 4. Some strong swimming to start by Sarah Pescad, the freshman out of Norton, and Abby Pexey, the senior out of Ashland. And they are swimming at a good pace right now. Gaining a little ground in lane 7, Brooke Carline out of Norton. Also Caroline Ho out of Dover Sherborne in lane 8. They are very much hanging around. First to take the turn, lane 4, Mandy Reed. Taking it very shortly after her, Sarah Pescad out of Norton. Excuse me, Abby Pexey out of Ashland in second. Now for the 9th go-around. About halfway through Heat 2 of this girls 500-yard freestyle event. And it looks like as this race continues on, Sarah Piscott just picking up speed, but Abby Pexey hanging right there with her. Abby Pexey already had a win earlier tonight. That was in the 100-yard butterfly. She's looking for another win. On the 13th lap, still Norton and Ashland, 1 and 2, very much ahead of everybody else. Lane 7 for Norton, that's Brooke Carline. She's a candidate for 3rd place. Also a candidate for 3rd place is, actually she's on the 13th lap, is lane 4, Mandy Reed. Norton's Sarah Piscott, first to take the turn as we reach lap 17. And when those 19s come out, that will mean swim as fast as you can to the finish, because you are on the very last lap. And of course when the bell rings as well, which you could probably hear in the background. Here we go, final lap. Piscott in first out of Norton. Pexey gaining some ground out of Ashland in second. This is going to be a photo finish. This is going to be a tight one. Will it be Piscott? Will it be Pexey? Let's see. Oh, is it close? It's going to be Ashland. Abby Pexey takes first. And Piscott finishes second out of Norton. Piscott had the lead the whole way. And finishing third out of Ashland is Mandy Reed. But Piscott had the lead the whole way. Pexey waited till that final lap and overtook her.
2 100ths of a second.
She won by 2 100ths of a second. Unbelievable. 30.07 was her time. 31.03 was Piscott's time. And for Reed, 32.38. We move to the next event. Boys, 500-yard freestyle. 2 heats to this. That means two races essentially in this event. In lane 4 out of Westwood, Colin Willits. Lane 5 out of Holliston, Hayden Monty. Lane 6 out of Dedham, Derek McGarry. 2 juniors and a sophomore out there. What a great finish in that last race. And I'd imagine that's a strategy for some races, keep up, stay neck and neck, but then turn on the burners once you reach that last lap. And that's what Pexi did to take her second event of the night. Following this event, we'll have the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. 2 races in the boys' 500-yard freestyle. Right now in first, you got Derek McGarry out of Dedham. All 3 right on each other's heels. McGarry in first, Hayden Monty out of Holliston in second, Colin Willits out of Westwood in third. But very much still anyone's race. Derek McGarry out of Dedham, the sophomore, trying to pick up some ground. We are on the 9th lap at a 20. First, still, it's McGarry out of Dedham. Second, Monty out of Holliston. Willits out of Westwood in third. Eleventh lap. Through 11, it is McGarry leading, Monty in second, but Monty has picked up a lot of ground on McGarry. Through lap 13, McGarry maintains the lead.
So we just had to restart it, I guess.
Keep that in mind for next time. Here we go. Through 15. Here in the boys 500-yard freestyle. McGarry and Monty very close over in lane 6 and 5. Colin Willits has fallen back a little bit. McGarry pacing at 38.85. Monty at 39.11 for a lap. About to enter the final go-around. McGarry out of Dedham in first, Hayden Monty out of Holliston in second. Callan Willits out of Westwood in third, the only three in this first heat. And things looking very good for Derek McGarry, but gaining a little ground, Hayden Monty out of Holliston. And with ease, it will be lane 6, Derek McGarry out of Dedham, finishing first. His time was 34.80 on the lap. In total, 6 minutes, 3 seconds, 0.72. Hayden Monty out of Holliston in second at 6:09.41. The TVL record is 4 minutes, 41 seconds, 0.82. We'll see if anyone breaks it in heat 2. All 10 lanes are full. In lane 1 out of Ashland, Alexis Gutavos out of Ashland. Lane 2, Owen Belcher out of Westwood. Lane 3, Ethan Lee out of Westwood. Lane 4, Sam Byer out of Ashland. Lane 5, Lucas Haynes out of Holliston. Lane 6, Vanya Hoffman out of Dover Sherborne. Lane 7, Michael Webb out of Holliston. Lane 8, Kevin Zhu out of Hopkinton. Lane 9, Charlie LaMonica out of Holliston. Lane 10, Adrian Wong out of Westwood. And in first right now, it is very tight. 5, 6, and 7 all neck and neck. In first, you got Lucas Haynes out of Holliston. Second, Michael Webb out of Holliston. Vanya Hoffman out of Dover Sherborne in third. Picking up some ground now is Haynes. Haynes turning on the burners, trying to pick up a lot of ground. In these events, certainly got to pace yourself. Don't want to burn all your energy too early on. But these guys know what they're doing out there. Lane 4, Sam Byer out of Ashland closing in. He's in the mix, especially for second, third. But there's still a long way to go here in this 500-yard freestyle event. Lucas Haynes out of Holliston continuing to swim very effectively as we have reached the midway point of this 500-yard freestyle. Very tight race for second. Vanya Hoffman out of Dover Sherborne, Michael Webb out of Holliston neck and neck, also very much in the mix. Sam Byer out of Ashland in lane 4. It'll likely come down to lane 4, 5, 6, and 7 to take the top 3. Wow, and Lucas Haynes starting to outpace everybody. He is picking up ground as this race continues on. In second, Michael Webb out of Holliston, as he starts to pick up a little ground on Vanya Hoffman out of Dover Sherborne, who's in lane 6. And let's not forget about Sam Byer in lane 4 out of Ashland. And he actually, right now, may be in third. It looks like he overtook Vanya Hoffman out of Dover Sherborne. Haynes about to enter the final lap, and he's going to be the first one to do so. The final go around. Haynes going to win this event with ease. No one's going to break the record. Congratulations, Lucas Haynes out of Holliston, the junior, finishing first. And now for second place, it comes down between Vanya Hoffman out of Dover Sherborne, Michael Webb out of Holliston, and also Sam Byer in lane 4 out of Ashland. Lane 7, second, lane 4, third. Nope, it's going to be Sam Byer in third. So Sam Byer overcomes a pretty good deficit and ends up finishing second. Sam Byer out of Ashland and Michael Webb out of Holliston finishes third. What a great race. What a dominant finish by Lucas Haynes out of Holliston. And his total time was 4:49.02. And that is about 8 seconds, a little less than 8 seconds from the TVL record and the meet record. The South sectional best time was 5:24.82, so he beat that. Also beat the state time, the state record of 5 minutes 13 seconds, .27. And there you have it. We are now ready to move on to the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay in just a moment. It's a relay, so it will be a team event. Westwood in lane 4, Holliston lane 5, Medfield lane 6. And we are underway. Girls 200-yard freestyle relay. Event 17. Event 17 out of the 24 events scheduled for tonight. Westwood will be the first to send their next swimmer into the pool. Holliston and Medfield, very tight race. Holliston was the second to get that second swimmer in, Medfield the third. Westwood a chance to pick up some ground here. Here comes the third swimmer for Westwood. Third swimmer for Holliston, and now the third swimmer for Medfield. And Holliston picking up some good ground. They are currently now in first. Westwood falling to second over in lane 4. Medfield hanging around in lane 6. Very tight race between Westwood and Medfield for second. Holliston sends their next swimmer in, well ahead of Westwood and Medfield. Medfield, the second team to send the next swimmer in. Now Westwood does shortly after. This only being a 200-yard event, this is going to be it. The final turn has been taken. Holliston in first. Westwood and Medfield picking up a little ground. Who will take it? It's going to be close. Holliston gets first, Medfield second, Westwood third. Total times is 2 minutes 37 seconds, .96 for first place. Second place was 2 minutes 39 seconds, .29. Third place, 2 minutes 39 seconds, .93. All right, in Heat 2, we have lane 2 through 9. This is girls 200-yard freestyle relay. Lane 2, Ashland. Lane 3, Hopkinton. Lane 4, Norton. Lane 5, Dover Sherborne. Lane 6, Medfield. Lane 7, Holliston. Lane 8, Westwood. Lane 9, Dedham. Right now, Medfield is in first. Over in lane 6. It doesn't look like Hopkinton is competing in this event. I don't see anyone in lane 3. So no Hopkinton for this event. Medfield currently in first. Over in lane 2, gaining some ground, is lane 5, Dover Sherborne, as well as lane 7, Holliston. Lane 8, Westwood, very much in the mix as well. Third swimmer for Medfield. Medfield picking up some good ground on this lap. Dover Sherborne currently in second over in lane 5. In third, lane 8, Westwood. Setting their next swimmer in is Medfield. Westwood and Dover Sherborne also in the water on their final swimmer. Here in this relay, looking very good for Medfield. Dover Sherborne picking up a little ground over in lane 5. Who's going to take it? It will be Medfield. Dover Sherborne in second. Westwood in third. Total time for Medfield, 2 minutes, .50. For Dover Sherborne, 2 minutes, 2 seconds, .97. And for Westwood, 2 minutes, 8 seconds, .63. Ready for the third heat of the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. All 10 lanes scheduled to be full. Lane 1, Ashland. Lane 2, Westwood. Lane 3, Hopkinton. Lane 4, Ashland. Lane 5, Norton. Lane 6, Medfield. Lane 7, Dover Sherborne. Lane 8, Dedham. Lane 9, Norton. Lane 10, Norwood. And this will be the final race of the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. Next, it'll be time for the boys. We're underway. Right off the get-go, this race very tight. Lane 9 is empty, so no Norton. But there is Norton over in lane 5, so just one Norton. One Norton relay team. Norton sends their second swimmer in. Shortly after that, Medfield, Dover, Sherborne, and Dedham. Second swimmer is in the water for all schools. Norton and Medfield, neck and neck for first. Lane 5 and 6. Medfield has taken first, but still very, very tight. In third, Dover Sherborne, over in lane 7. This is going to be a photo finish. It's between Medfield and Norton. Who will take it? It's going to be close. And here comes Medfield in first. Medfield in lane 6. Will they take it? They are in first and they took it. Norton second. Third, it's going to be tight. Dover Sherborne. So Medfield takes first. 1 minute, 44 seconds, .95. Second, Norton, 1 minute, 46 seconds, .49. Third place is Norwood at 149.97. Dover Sherborne ended up just finishing in fourth place. Norwood just able to take it. All right, we are now ready for the boys' 200-yard freestyle relay. Lane 2, Ashland. Lane 3, Dedham. Lane 4, Dover Sherborne. Lane 5, Westwood. Lane 6, Ashland. Lane 7, Norwood. Lane 8, Holliston. Lane 9, Dover Sherborne. And we are underway. Well, Medfield taking 2 of the girls' relays. Impressive stuff by the Warriors. Ashland currently in first. Westwood and Dover Sherborne right in the mix, however. As this is the second of 4 swimmers. Ashland in lane 6 leading the way. Westwood in second in lane 5. Dover Sherborne lane 4 and third. But that could change. And it slowly is starting to change. Westwood may be in first by a tad. Over in lane 5. Westwood is indeed in first. As they are about to send the next swimmer in. Westwood's in. Dover Sherborne and Ashland. That looks like who it's going to come down to. And here we go. The final drag. And it is going to be Westwood finishing first, Dover Sherborne second, Ashland third. We'll move on to the second heat, the final race in the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. All 10 lanes will be full. Westwood's time, 1 minute 49 seconds, .48. TVL record, 1 minute 31 seconds, .02. Lane 1 is Hopkinton. Lane 2, Norwood. Lane 3, Ashland. Lane 4, Dover Sherborne. Lane 5, Westwood. Lane 6, Hopkinton. Lane 7, Dedham. Lane 8, Holliston. Lane 9, Westwood. Lane 10, Holliston. Lane 1 is empty, so only one Hopkinton relay team in lane 6. And it looks like the Hopkinton swimmer having a little trouble. His goggles kind of fell off and it looked like it slowed him down. Dover Sherborne currently in the lead. They send their second swimmer in first. Holliston is in, and now everybody else. Westwood jumping out to a nice lead. A good lap for Westwood here. Dover Sherborne in lane 4 picking up some ground. Third swimmer from Westwood is in. Dover Sherborne is in, as well as Dedham and Holliston. Everybody in now. It's going to be a very tight finish for the top 3 here, but it's looking like Westwood is going to send their 4th swimmer in well before anybody else. Westwood on the final lap. Dover Sherborne is in second. Picking up some ground, Dedham and Holliston. It looks like Westwood's going to take it, and they will with ease. In second, lane 4, third, lane 7. Dover Sherborne finishes second, Dedham in third. Well, Westwood takes both of the boys 200-yard freestyle relay events. And now we move to the girls 100-yard backstroke.
Let's go, Declan!
3 swimmers for the first heat of the event. The first of 3 events here in the girls 100-yard backstroke. Lane 4, Leah Scagnoli. Lane 5, Sophia Rizkala out of Bedfield. Lane 6, Verena Magelli out of Holliston, and we are underway. Leah Scagnoli out of Norton leading the way in first. Girls 100-meter backstroke, 100-yard backstroke, excuse me. Again, folks, haven't done swimming so much, so getting used to the terminology here. Norton, the first to take the turn over in lane 4. It's Leah Scagnoli. And she's pacing pretty well ahead of everybody. Sophia Rizkala out of Bedfield in second. And Verena Magelli in third. Only 3 competitors for this first race. It Looks like Leah Scagnoli going to take this with ease. And she will. Her time, 1:41.79. Leah Scagnoli out of Norton. And second, it was Holliston. Verena McGalley with a time of 2 minutes, 2 seconds, .51. Second race of the girls 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 out of Hopkinton, Angeli Bacharaya. And lane 2 out of Bedfield, Ellie Kamar. Lane 3 out of Dedham, Fiona McCafferty. Lane 4 out of Norton, Lauren Kenny. Lane 5 out of Westwood, Eve Lucas. Lane 6 out of Westwood, Tiffany Spink. Lane 7 out of Hopkinton, Anna Burke. Lane 8 out of Westwood, Tierney Fulmar. Lane 9 out of Holliston, Arnie Potness. Lane 10 out of Holliston, Gabriella Lima. And we are underway. Starting off in first, Steve Lucas out of Westwood. Doesn't look like we have a Hopkinton swimmer. I still do see some Hillers, so I don't know if they're done for the day. Very tight race. Medfield and Westwood. Oh, there is a Hopkinton swimmer in lane 1. Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong event, everybody.
Lane 7.
There we go. Now I'm on the right event. All right, it is going to be a tight finish. Eve Lucas and Anna Burke, neck and neck. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Hopkinton, Anna Burke in lane 7. The freshman out of Hopkinton takes first. 1 minute, 13 seconds. .36 was her time. And second, Westwood. Eve Lucas, the sophomore. Her time was 1:14.96. All right, now the third and final race in the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1 out of Hopkinton, Moave Hanscom. Lane 2 out of Holliston, Deanna Caruso. Lane 3 out of Dover-Sherborne, Nora Olson. Lane 4 out of Dover-Sherborne, Vivian Ma. Lane 5 out of Medfield, Nora Herbstuber. Lane 6 out of Norwood, Anna Santana Alcantara. Lane 7 out of Westwood, Emma Cote. Lane 8 out of Dedham, Jade Brown. Lane 9 out of Ashland, Chelsea Washburn. Lane 10 out of Norton, Eve Henry. So, big win for Hopkinton in the second leg of the 100-yard backstroke. And here we go. Medfield currently in first. Nora Herbstuber. She's halfway through. Herbstuber leading halfway through the race. In second is Vivian Ma out of Dover-Sherborne in lane 4. Norwood picking up some ground in lane 6. Anna Alcantara It looks like Nora Herbstuber are going to take this. And she will. So Medfield gets the win, Nora Herbstuber. In second, I believe it was lane 4, it was Dover Sherborne. And in third, Westwood, Emma Cote. Total time was 1:54 for Nora Herbstuber. 10 seconds above the TVL record of 54:44. Now we're going to move to the boys' side. Boys 100-yard backstroke, 2 races. In the first event, lane 1 out of Dover Sherborne, Carter Woldman, lane 2 out of Holliston, Ben Walther, lane 3 out of Holliston, Jack Baribeau, lane 4 out of Westwood, Evan Sikowski, lane 5 out of Westwood, Gabe Greenwald, lane 6 out of Norwood, Michael Flynn, lane 7 out of Norwood, Anthony Cavanaugh, lane 8 out of Holliston, Stephen Lima, lane 9 out of Hopkinton, Krishev Jaga Nathan. In the lead early on, Gabe Greenwald out of Westwood. Halfway through is Greenwald. Second to take the turn, Evan Sikowski out of Westwood, and also Michael Flynn out of Norwood right in there. Well, that's Anthony Cavanaugh out of Norwood in lane 7. Lane 6 is empty, so only one from Norwood in this event, and it's looking good for Westwood. In lane 5, Gabe Greenwald, and he will take it. Second was lane 4, also Westwood. Evan Sikowski. The time for Greenwald, 1 minute, 5 seconds, .35. For his teammate who finished second, 1 minute, 10 seconds, .63. Third was Holliston at 1 minute, 11 seconds, .27. That was lane 3's Jack Baribeau. We are ready for the second race in the boys' 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 out of Dover Sherborne, Chase Patton. Lane 2 out of Ashland, Nathan Gelfand. Lane 3 out of Holliston, Taryn Craze. Lane 4 out of Hopkinton, David Pishoff. Lane 5 out of Dover Sherborne, Tim Kettrick-Simonson. Lane 6 out of Westwood, Brendan Watson. Lane 7 out of Hopkinton, Caleb Burke. Lane 8 out of Dedham, Joseph Jerome. Lane 9 is Aaron Wachab out of Westwood. Lane 10, Andy Lee out of Hopkinton. A lot of hillers in this race. And we're underway. The final leg of the boys' 100-yard backstroke. We got ourselves a tight one. Gabe Greenwald out of Westwood currently in first. Michael Flynn out of Norwood right in there. Or excuse me, that's Tim Kettrick-Simonson out of Dover Sherborne, Davis Pishoff out of Hopkinton. And it looks like it's going to be Dover Sherborne taking first, Westwood second, Hopkinton third. Lane 5 in first, 6 in second, 4 in third. So that is Tim Kettrick-Simonson in first. Brendan Watson out of Westwood in second. And Davis Pishoff in third out of Hopkinton. Winning time, 54.84. That was just, that's a little less than 3 seconds from the TVL record of 51.94. And we're moving on now to the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. 21st event of the night. 3 swimmers in this race. Well, there were 3 scheduled. There's only 2 in the pool. Jennifer Holly out of Medfield and Riddhi Palthankar out of Medfield. Well, you got the teammates going against each other in this one. There is 3 races in the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. So right now it is Riddhi Palthankar a little bit in first place above Jennifer Holly. And it'll be Riddhi Palthankar taking first. Holly in second. Well, they got Holly in first on the scoreboard. That might be off though. It looked like Palthankar got the first place finish. Winning, and the time was 1 minute 45 seconds, .50. Or no, 56.38. All right, they didn't stop the timer. All right, we are ready for the second race, the second heat of this girls 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1 out of Dedham, Lydia Balfour. Lane 2 out of Medfield, Kaylee Chen. Lane 3 out of Hopkinton, Mayu Hasegawa. Lane 4 out of Westwood, Julia Owens. Lane 5 out of Norton, Alex Bland. Lane 6 out of Hopkinton, Maggie McCarthy. Lane 7 out of Holliston is Arnie Potness. Lane 8 out of Norwood is Molly Keats. Lane 9 out of Ashland, Maya Clay. Looks like Hopkinton in first. It's Maggie McCarthy in lane 6. She's got it. Or first to take the turn. All right, on to the final lap now. Final go-around. Hopkinton in first, Norton in second. Maggie McCarthy trying to take it. Alex Bland behind her slightly in second, but it looks like Maggie McCarthy going to take this. And she will. The Hopkinton Hiller does it. The senior Maggie McCarthy. In lane 6. Finishing second is actually her teammate. Well, the scoreboard's saying Norton. I don't know if that's right. Is that right? I think they're having a scoreboard issue, but I got Hopkinton finishing first for that one. All right, third race. Lane 1 out of Westwood, Nikki Kabari. Lane 2 out of Hopkinton, Natalie Buffard. Lane 3 out of Holliston, Ella Tammonson. Lane 4 out of Norwood, Bridget Sopley. Lane 5 out of Ashland, Molly Connors. Lane 6 out of Norton, Matea McIntyre. Lane 7 out of Dover Sherborne, Clara Lamard. Lane 8 out of Dover Sherborne, Laura Green. Lane 9 out of Westwood, Abby Fu. Lane 10 out of Dedham, Eleni Pateras. This is going to be the halfway point. Norton currently in first in lane 6, but Dover Sherborne right on their, that's Ashland in lane 5. Matea McIntyre in first, Molly Connors out of Ashland in second, but they are very close. The final turn. Ashland may have taken first. It's between Molly Connors and Matea McIntyre. Who's going to take it? Will it be Norton? Will it be Ashland? Ashland. Molly Connors just takes it over Matea McIntyre. Matea McIntyre out of Norton finishing second. The winning time, 37.80. Second place time, 38.86. All right, we are ready for the boys 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1 out of Hopkinton, Jack Kelly. Lane 2 out of Ashland, Nicholas Novak. Lane 3 out of Norwood, Patrick Abraham. Lane 4 out of Dover Sherborne, John Barrett. Lane 5 out of Ashland, Siraj Padmanban. Lane 6 out of Holliston, Neo Paredes. Lane 7 out of Dover Sherborne, Owen Cahoon. Lane 8 out of Dedham, James Lynch. Lane 9 out of Dover Sherborne, Alex Fayad. And lane 10 out of Dover Sherborne, Ayan Kazmi. Here in the first race of the 100-yard breaststroke for the boys. And it is very tight between lane 5 and 6 as they make the turn for the second lap. Lane 5, you got Siraj Padmanabhan in lane 5 and Neo Paradis in lane 6. They are currently the top two. Norwood also in there in lane 3, Patrick Abraham. Or Ibrahim. And again, folks, I'm trying with these names. Apologies if I don't have the pronunciation correct. It looks like Ashland may take it, but Norwood right in there. Ashland's got it. Norwood second. Holliston third. So lane 5 second, lane 3. Lane 5 first, lane 3 second. And lane 6 third. So congratulations to Siraj Padmanabhan for finishing first. Patrick Abraham finishes second. Now we are ready for the final race in the boys 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1 out of Ashland, Maxwell Govan. Lane 2 out of Norwood, David DiMattea. Lane 3 out of Dedham, Max Vo. Lane 4 out of Holliston, Devin Bird. Lane 5 out of Westwood, Declan McDonald. Lane 6 out of Westwood, Jason Guo. Lane 7 out of Dedham, Luke Bocher. Lane 8 out of Westwood, Alan Huang. Lane 9 out of Hopkinton, Connor Willardson. Lane 10 out of Westwood, Brandon Hahn. And who will take it? We are making the turn for the second half. Second lap and final lap of the 22nd event of the night. This is going to be close. Declan McDonald out of Westwood in first. Jason Guo, a close second, his teammate out of Westwood. Lane 5 finishes first, lane 6 second, lane 4 third. Winning time, 1 minute, 1 second, .74. So that is Declan McDonald, the junior, taking the win. Jason Guo, his teammate, taking second, and Devin Bird out of Holliston taking third. All right, we are moving on. The girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Lane 4, Medfield. Lane 5, Holliston. Lane 6, Medfield. 400 yards. Here we go. That's 8 laps back and forth. And we will let you enjoy some of the sights and sounds and be back with a bit for an update.
carry that reset itself.
You are tuned in to the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Medfield takes it in lane 6. There's 2 Medfield teams in this, as well as a Holliston team. It'll be Medfield in lane 6. And the time, 5 minutes, 9 seconds, .21. And very nice job by that Medfield team, as they're going to win this by quite a bit. 2 more races in the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. We'll fill you in on the teams, and these are longer events, so you're going to get to enjoy some of the sights and sounds, and we'll come back and fill you in with the results throughout the course of the races, as Holliston will take 2nd and the other Medfield team taking 3rd. All right, in the next girls' 400-yard freestyle relay, we're going to get 8 lanes of teams. Lane 2, Norwood. Lane 3, Westwood. Lane 4, Westwood. Lane 5, Dedham. Lane 6, Dover Sherborne. Lane 7 is Hopkinton. Lane 8 is Holliston. And lane 9 is Norton. It is the second race of the 23rd event of the night, the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Four swimmers each team, and both of them complete 2 laps back and forth. And we shall see who will take it. It is a strong start. Enjoy the race, folks, and we'll be back for updates. final stretch. Westwood was in first, but it looks like it's going to be Dedham taking it. So Dedham takes first, Westwood second, Dover Sherborne third. Dedham's time was 4 minutes, 32 seconds, .43. Westwood, 4 minutes, 33 seconds, .21. And Dover Sherborne, 4:36.20. And for you Hillers fans out there, they finished 7th, 5 minutes, 6 seconds, .16. So that was the second race of the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. And it was Dedham in lane 5 finishing first, and Westwood in lane 4 finishing second. Now we're ready for the third and final race of the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. All 10 lanes are full. Holliston in lane 1, Westwood lane 2, Hopkinton lane 3, Dover Sherborne lane 4, Norton lane 5, Ashland lane 6, Norwood lane 7, Ashland lane 8, Norton lane 9, Medfield, the lane closest to us, lane 10. The lane 9's empty, so no second Norton team, but they do have a team in lane 5. And again, we'll step aside and let you enjoy the sights and sounds. Well, it came down to Ashland and Norwood, and it looks like Ashland's going to take it in lane 6. So Ashland in lane 6 is the winner. Norwood in second, and third in lane 5, Norton. The winning time is 4 minutes, 1 second, .42. Second place Norwood, 4 minutes, 8 seconds on the dot. And in third place, Norton, 4 minutes, 10 seconds, .99. Well, just like that, we are ready for the final event of the night. The boys 400-yard freestyle relay. In the first of 2 races, we have 4 teams competing. Dover-Sherborne Group C, Dedham Group A, Dover-Sherborne Group B, and Holliston Group C. So it's Dover-Sherborne Group C in lane 4, Dedham Group A lane 5, Dover-Sherborne Group B lane 6, Holliston Group C lane 7. Here in the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. Enjoy the sights and sounds of what should be a great race. the final stretch, and it looks like Dedham in lane 5 is going to take it. So Dedham gets the win in the 400-yard freestyle relay, their time. Actually, they got Holliston marked on the board. That is a mistake. It looks like their time was 4:26.71. Well, the scoreboard has Holliston Group C in lane 7 as the winner. Dover Sherborne Group B in second, Dedham Group A in third. So we will go with that. And Dover Sherborne, they still have someone in the pool on his final lap. And then after this, we're going to have the final race of the evening. It will be 10 relay teams competing. But it has been a fun event here today. Congratulations to all the swimmers. They all did a terrific job, and TVL is some of the most competitive swimming there is in the MIAA. So it was certainly great to cover this event today. And now we are ready for the final race of the evening. So Dover Sherborne Group A takes it. Westwood Group A, or actually that's this race. Let's tell you about the final race. In lane 1, Norwood Group A, lane 2, Ashland Group A, Hopkinton Group B in lane 3, Hopkinton Group A in lane 4, Holliston Group A in lane 5, Westwood Group A in lane 6, Dover Sherborne Group A in lane 7, Holliston Group B in lane 8, Westwood Group B in lane 9, Westwood Group C lane 10. And we have an empty lane 3, so no Hopkinton Group B, just one lane of Hillers in lane 4. And here we go, final race of the night, the 400-yard freestyle relay. Enjoy, folks. Final race of the night, 400-yard relay. Hopkinton and Holliston in lane 4 and 5, leading the way. And let's see who's going to take it. It'll be Holliston. Hopkinton in second. In third is going to be Westwood. Holliston took it with a time of 3 minutes, 27 seconds, .28. Hopkinton 3 minutes, 29 seconds, .53. Westwood 3 minutes, 38 seconds, .97. Other Holliston group, Group B, came in fourth. Dover Sherborne Group A in fifth. Westwood Group B in sixth. Ashland Group A in seventh. Westwood Group C in eighth. And there it is. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of the TVL Swimming and Diving Showcase. It was our pleasure to bring you this event. A big thank you to John Ritz on camera, who was here all day for the diving and the swimming, working hard for the last 6 hours or so. This event certainly wouldn't have been possible to cover without the help of John Ritz. But for John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. Let's send it down to the pool side for the final announcements. And then after that, we are going to sign off. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care and be well.